Hello people YouTube and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to EA Sports Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14 for the PS3. So I've dragged myself away from the golf club too for for a couple of minutes. I've been playing that game all weekend. I've been basically playing it since I got it on Tuesday. It's an absolutely fantastic game. I'm just loving every minute of it. But I've dragged myself away. We're going to continue on our PGA Tour 14 career mode. I still enjoy playing this game. So we're currently at Crooked Stick. Now we didn't have the golf course for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a course that we've kind of not played, because obviously it's pointless playing a course that we've played like the week before or the week after this event. So I changed it to Crooked Stick. First round score, we're 3 under par. Maybe not the best round of golf ever, but you know, it's it's an under par round, which is good. So let's get this round done. I'm actually just up, so I'm still a bit kind of that way. You're still. I'm not going to say still sleeping, but you're still kind of like not aware of your surroundings and stuff. And I feel as if my jaw's not moving correctly with my brain. It's like it's slightly off. So I think the first round leaders were, was it 7 under par, I believe.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour
So we need to make the top 50 to get into the Masters event. So we really need to start playing really well, to be honest. We need to make, first off, we need to make the cut.
You will always think back to 1991 when a little-known ninth alternate arrived from Dardanelle, Arkansas,
John
and
Daly.
somehow got into the field at the last moment and then ran away from the field. Paul Bunyan-esque it was when John Daly won here the PGA Championship, and now
So there we go, we're out first, which is going to be interesting because we're not really going to know what the leader's going to be. So we really just need to get out here and play kind of reasonable, I think. I don't know if we're going to run out of fairway up there. You know, I'm going to select the 3-wood. Probably actually could have hit the driver there. Something just told me in this game that we've actually driven into that strip of rough, but look at that level, no slope. Great. A little bit of wind today, but not too bad. What we got to the pin? 111. Just finding my zone there. When you swing the club back, oh, that maybe wasn't a full shot. You get a little vibration, so you know when you're actually on the kind of groove. So that's why I do it. I swing sometimes and I don't follow through. As I say again, chipping's not, not like 100%. If I'm really honest. As he holds it, come on. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not. I kind of play this game enough that I should know, but I don't know. I'm not as confident as other games. So I've been doing a lot of live stream over the weekend. I think it's quite a good way to play the golf club, because the offline career society mode is technically it's not offline. If I don't have, sometimes I don't have the internet in the morning. It just is what it is. So I can't really play it because although it's offline, it's not really like offline in that sense. You know, you can't play it without internet connection. You need an internet connection to play the courses because obviously you're playing some courses that are maybe not like in stock in the game. If you know what I mean, you know how you get like I think there's about 20 courses or something that are actually built into the actual sort of game, but the rest of it's all like server side. So, oh, hold on. Do I want to go through it here? Oh, I'm trying to remember this course actually. Let's see the overhead. I think we can get up here quite far, but I don't want to. I don't know how. Why is this? So why is this not selecting the driver? I think up over here. I think. I think we've bitten off slightly more than we could chew there. So it's not really technically offline, as in you don't need the internet. You need internet connection, but it's like nobody can join you round. You know, it's just you playing against the kind of AI. Again, level no slope, which is quite interesting. What we got to the flag here? 152. I'm going to cover up with that wind. Just came over it a little bit. It's actually holding pretty true. But yeah, it's kind of misleading. Somebody said something that it's offline mode, but it's not offline. I think they maybe could have. I don't know how else they would have named that, but if you really don't have, see, my brother doesn't have. He's got a PS4, but he doesn't have internet. So if he bought that game, which potentially he might, there's a lot of things that he just can't do. You know, he can't play career mode. He can't. All he's got is like those 19 courses in game. I might actually tell him if he's thinking of buying that game, he needs internet to play it. Like we chip in again. This is not. It's not a long shot. Oh, almost. But it's just. I mean, it's. I'm actually playing this just now, and to be honest, I want to be playing the golf club because I've got a let's build a golf course series that I'm doing. I'm finished 2 holes. I'm probably going to do that actually, maybe even next after this. I just want to get something else up other than the golf club, and I wanted to play. I don't know whether I maybe want to sort of put F1 on or something, just a little bit different that I've kind of left behind in terms of a kind of series. But I'm just enjoying the golf club that much. It's just such a good game. 192 to this pin. I mean, I'm going to actually club up here. Because that wind is quite strong. Oh, that could be good. Oh, keep going. Go, go! I just checked up. My YouTube channel is doing really well at the moment. I feel my live stream has maybe sort of bringing in new subscribers, which is fantastic. I've actually went the last I'm going to say last month, and obviously, well, this is just really into this month. This is the third, so last month was really good. I picked up quite a lot of new subscribers, and I'm greatly appreciated. It's just the channel's really starting. It's starting to kind of snowball a little bit. Yeah, I'm starting to go. I've actually up to 54 as I record this, which I think is absolutely. It's kind of weird in a way because Barry Hilton is the newest subscriber this morning, so he brings it up to 54. It's really kind of humbling. It almost, it's hard to say really. You just feel that you're, not that it puts more pressure on your videos, because I just enjoy making videos now, and I enjoy putting out content that's good, but it's when I play a game, it's real. It's not like, it's not the best. I'm not the best player in the world at most games. I can play games. There's not a lot of movement in this. If anything, it's probably straight. Like, what are we? We've got 8 inches up. Right, let's take it. That's cool. Oh, I actually put it just inside the left. I probably should have went left edge. But yeah, it's really good. I can remember actually going back when I just had like 16 subscribers, and then there was kind of barren spells where there wasn't much happening. Then I gained somebody, but the last the last little bit, since I've been doing the live streams, it seems to be kind of reaching out to more people, which is good. But it's weird. You feel that you're kind of, it does put a little bit more pressure, but in a good way. It puts it on, and it actually makes you want to do really good videos. So yeah, but I'm start. I don't like that view actually. I'm going to go back to it. That's it. I'm going to go back to this view. Should be pretty good. So I'm going to keep this series going. I really enjoy playing this game. I want to try and get some. I keep saying about maybe thinking about getting a schedule, because I feel the Golf Club 2 has dominated over the last week, but then it's just been released, so it's a game that I'm going to play a lot more of. Anyway, it's going to feature in the channel quite a lot. Tell you one thing, there's not a lot of slope in this course. What we got to the pin? 189. I feel I want to just maybe go a little bit, maybe add more power to this. I'm going to go back there. The wind's going to bring this over just a touch. Set the shot up. It's a bit like the golf club, this game. You've really got to set your shot and almost visualise it. And it is like real golf. You've got to sort of commit to a shot in this game, but the golf club probably more so, because it's a bit like if you're putting. I like to know the speed and how much uphill or downhill, and then you get a number in your head. And I don't know if anybody else plays the golf club different, but you've got to have a number and you've got to hit to that number. And the way that you swing, you can see how far you go back, determines the power set. So you really have got to swing to that power set, and you've got to get focused. You can't go in there and go, right, I'll go here and hit. You've got to be so channeled. Well, we've got another little chip here. Do you know what? I think I'll actually put this, if I'm honest, because it's not that far. Like, what have we got in terms of level? It's a little bit, tiny bit downhill. But we're coming out of coming out of the fringe, so we'll probably just actually hit it about here. Come on, baby. Here we go. Let's go. So that chip in at the first, 2 pars, and just birdied there.
Top performers in the tournament so far to this point.
So we're playing steady. We're 3 under par, so that puts us to 5 under. I'm reckoning. I think getting to maybe even 10 under par is doable today. If we get to 10 under, I'm trying to think. The leader's 7, so I think somebody's going to get maybe, I don't know, double figures at least. Because I have to see up here. Okay, let's just aim over just a touch. I really drive well in this game.
Beautiful, lovely straight lines in that swing, solid impact, and that's nicely in the fairway.
Slightly above the feet, but it's not much. And we're not going to hit the green, so okay, we need to sort of. Let's go overhead just to see what the. Yeah, there's that bunker there. I think we should be able to clear that. Let's go. That's perfect. A level and no slope. Are we hitting? Yeah, we're hitting. Probably what I call the kill zone here. I'm actually a bit unsure how I play these shots, if I'm honest. Well, I know how to play it, but sometimes I feel, yeah, I'm just going to say, sometimes I feel that the distance, see, I tried to maybe hit that shot, but that was actually a mistake. That's a tricky little shot. We kind of didn't hit that as much. It was on line. Slightly above the feet. Maybe just ever so slightly inside. So we get the par. Par 5's never really good getting a par, if you're completely honest. Par 3 coming up. 209 to the flag. And one's coming over quite a bit. Go over there. It's drifting a little bit. It's drifting the wrong way. It's going to find the water. That really wasn't as bad a shot as where it. That's kind of strange. I don't know. So we've hit in the water, which is not good. We got to the pin here, 103. See, that's a bad shot, and that's staying close to the actual hole. See, that was a bit strange, that shot. I don't know why it drifted as much, because it wasn't really like, I mean, it's a squiggly line, but the point at the end was pretty close to where we needed to be. Oh, I don't like no slope level. Well, seemingly this is straight. Oh, missed my follow through there. So that's our first bogey. Shot in the water. This is back to 4 under par. So we could really do with bouncing back now. That was a bit unfortunate. As I say, I don't think the tee shot was actually all that bad. What's coming over? Oh, needs to go over a little bit more.
Best shot. This ball was found the second cut. Deep rough here.
We don't have the zoom view. I went more kind of sort of simulation type thing at this. There's the green. Okay. Don't know why that doesn't cancel back. Okay, well, no slope. So we've got 181 yards to the flag. Probably. I'm going to club up here actually.
And this shot will be with the 6 iron.
Aim the ball marker. Shots away. Probably looks as if it's going to be short. It hops up a little. Yeah, just a bit short. Well, we get it on the green, which I suppose is one of the aims of golf, but really short. Man, that's level, up slope. I think it turns at the end a little bit. 6 inches up, so let's go and hit.
Birdie opportunity here.
So I think it just turns at the end, just a touch. Come on. Oh, we didn't hit it. Oh, we did not hit it. I think it was. I think it might just have missed on the right edge, but I could have been wrong. But we get the part.
Here's a look at how difficult the hole is.
Another thing that I think I've probably said this before, but like the putting in here, it's so many inches up, so you basically add that. You add that to your actual distance. But the thing with PGA Tour, it's always had like there's almost like a gauge that you can go to. Like if I put to that mark, that's going to get me the distance. With the golf club's totally different. The golf club and the golf club too works with really like a putt, but you've got to like facilitate that power, and that's probably one of the biggest bonuses about the golf club and the golf club too, is the fact that you really do have to gauge putting and the distance, and I just think the way that they've did it, it's so good, because you really do have to like gauge the distance. You know, if you need to hit a putt and you've worked out like it's uphill, downhill, you've got to hit that putt to a certain number. like say it's like 45 feet, so you've really got to swing back to that 45-foot position in your swing, and that's it's very difficult to do, and it's just a great way that they've got that the putting technique on that game. 0.4 above. Right, 159 to the pin. I'm going to add a club on because that wind's coming right in, and it's going to be an 8 iron. Let me just aim over just a touch. No. Oh, go, baby. Oh, go, this could be good. Get up, hop up. It just spins back a little. It's on line, right on line. It did a, I don't know what the swing was doing. It was like like a fish jumping out of water. It's like two like semicircles. 0.6 above. Let's set the pivot.
Ready to pounce on a birdie.
McCall, let's go. Come on! But you see, I mean, I set the pivot and I swung back. So you really can't go wrong in this for putting. It's not like, I mean, the golf club too, and obviously the golf club. If you've got a putt that's like, you know, within like maybe 20 foot, I say it's relatively easy to get it kind of half right. If you've got a putt in the golf club 2 and golf club 1 that's like maybe 30 foot plus, getting into like the 40s and the 50 foot putts that are maybe uphill or downhill, those are so hard to judge. I mean, really, it's one thing I really need to work on in my game. Right, this turns a little bit. So at the edge of that bunker, just there, you can just see it in the distance. Come on, carry. Yeah, I think this is a hole that was. There was a hole we played there. I don't know if it was the second or third that I thought I could carry that bunker. This is the hole I was thinking of. Par 5. 230 to the flag. Lie's pretty decent. What we're hitting here? 3 wood. I'm going to hit this 2 iron then.
And a long iron here, yeah, it's a 2 iron.
Oh, come round a little. Oh, it's pushed out. Yeah, see the top there, we did kind of push that a little. Yards. 23. Right, let's. Oh, good chip. So that should be a kick in birdie from there. Birdie.
Here's a look at the scorecard on this first side.
So 6 under par now. So a good first night. Just that one bogey there that we hit into the water at the par 3. So onto the back night. Let's have a decent run at this. As I say, 10 under par is really my target. If we can get 11 or 12 would be even better. a good drive.
Oh, wonderful shot. Exactly what you want to accomplish from the tee here. And this is a 9.
And we got to the flag here. 158. Wind's behind, so just take a little bit of power off it. I'll try that again. Oh, needs to bite up. It's maybe a bit too long. Yep. Slight mistake there. What was it? Was it above? Above. Okay, a little dinky chip shot here. No, come on. Let's go.
Time to get an update on the
7 under
tournament
par.
leaders.
Yep, tied for the lead. Obviously, Jeff Ogilvy's not started his round yet. But as I say, if we can forge ahead here and get to at least 10 under and above, I think we're going to be good. No. Why are we not winding up? Oh, don't catch that little knuckle. Now we're okay.
And that's a solid tee shot right
It's
there.
not
What a
par
nice way to start
5.
the hole.
Yeah. 259 to the flag. I don't really think. Do we see the overhead? Right. I mean, we're probably not going to reach the green. I mean, do you know what? It probably isn't really worthwhile. So let's aim this up. Let's try and aim for the fairway. Backswing indicated I went straight back, but it didn't vibrate, so that might just be a little sort of glitch. So we'll weigh up, because we're going to have a better approach this way. I believe. We're still hitting in the fade shot, which is, or the drop swing. What we've got to pin, 65. Came over it. Not a good shot. We just pulled that. Still got a putt for birdie, but it should have been a lot closer than that. And we've actually got quite a bit of break as well, 1.5 below. Let's get the power set here. This is quite a big breaking putt actually. We really put too much break in that. Probably another brain fart again. We left ourselves a bit of a tester. Oh, come on.
Compared to some that we've seen, that was a decent effort.
I mean, that's just... Oh, that was kind of embarrassing because we were there, we were within, what, 60 yards? And 2 shots. So our third shot really should have put us absolutely stone dead for birdie, and we end up with a bogey. That's quite a bad hole. I'm not going to lie, that is pretty disastrous for us. So we go back to 6 under. So that kind of puts us in the back foot here. We need to bounce back. Oh, completely whiffed my follow through there. Yeah, see that? I kind of wondered, because it's been a few days since I played the first round in this, I've kind of lost my track here. I wondered why the game's set up over that side. Ah dear. 1, 2, 3. We hit this about that actually. Ball. It's too long. It's too long.
All you can hope for and
Too much on it. Well, no slow. I mean, really deep. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze it. So we bounce back. Quite an easy putt in that green. So we bounce back to 7 under par. Oh, I'll try to get comfy here. Oh. That looks as if it's going to be quite a nice day. It's kind of hazy. Sunshine that's coming through at the moment. Par 3, 175 yards. Wind's in the face ever so slightly, so I think I might hit that actually as is. Tracking, it's looking good. It's looking good. That's maybe getting a little bit short in it. Crowd go absolutely nuts. I don't know why. You know, I think I'm actually going to putt this. So there's the hole there. It's 8 inches up. So let's go to what we've got in terms of 1.1 below. Yeah, we can actually see track start. I think about there, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe just a bit more coming out that fringe. Not high enough.
6-footer.
For par.
Too much. Oh.
A bogey there.
Birthday bogey, birthday bogey. Right, come on, we need to get to 10 under. That's the kind of mark that we need to get to. This is it's giving us a 3-wood here. This is the the wind's kind of helping there. I can. This could be a bit of a mistake. Or it could be the best shot in the world. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Hello, Vader. What are you saying? Oh, is that so? Well, that's this is Vader. He's a black cat. Obviously, that's why I called him Vader. Well, that's a nice jump you did. So I've got 2 cats. Just as if you watch my videos, you probably hear cats all the time running about, mad or meowing. Or Nikon's quite the talker. I don't know where Nikon is. So what we've got, good lie here. 186 to the pin. Wind's behind, so probably that might just be about right. Backswing was better than that. That's too long. Get down. Oh, header. Oh, right there. Right, he's grabbing his knee, but I can tell you one thing. That was right in the package. That was right in his marble pouch. Oh, I can actually feel that. I'm not gonna lie, that was nasty. A good chance of maybe chipping in here. Come on, baby. That's 3 chip-ins we've had today. Look at that scorecard. Birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie. Right, let's just screw the hatch down here and set the table. Back to 7 under par. Let's try and just get to this 10 under. There you go, we've got $0. So we've not. So we've got another 3-wood here. Why have we got 3-wood? That's strange, it always selects 3-wood. Drive it. Oh, Vader's getting excited at the new flooring we've got. We've got a laminate flooring down, wood, so it's shiny and he's kind of sliding about. I've got a rug down on the floor and he kind of stands on it and he's diving on it. And, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to put my keyboard because if he hits that, if he stops recording here, it could be nasty. Right, here we go. 211 yards to the flag. Pretty decent lie again. Wind's coming off. Let me hit the 4-iron here. Maybe just throttle back just a touch. Maybe hit this easy. Come on, come over a little. Come over a little. Just try, but off the feet. Okay, we've got another little dinky pitch here. Oh, I thought that was maybe going to be in. Stay there. Come on, stay. Maybe cut that a little bit too hard. Now quite a long putt for birdie. It's 1 foot up as well, which is interesting. 0.6 above. Again, another par 5 we haven't capitalised. Chip was kind of poor. There's a lot of... See, in a way, there's a lot of soap after the pin, so we might have played a different approach to that pitch. A chip shot. Now you've got 4-3-4 left. We could just do getting something, but I don't know if we're going to get to the 10 under. We're still on a decent round, but I don't think the leader's going to go more than 10, 11 under par. So the closer we can get to 10 under, the better. It's a decent drive. That'll do nicely.
Yes, nice start off the tee. That's a great way to start a hole.
Oh, right. Again, decent enough stance. But is that below? Yeah, below. One's coming across. Go 182 to the flag. 7 iron. Come on, baby. Get close. Get close. Come on. It's not bad. It's not bad. Got a good chance here.
About 12 feet coming up here, definitely a chance.
0.2 above the feet. It's actually quite a bit of slope in this. But we are going to be hitting it hard, so I'm not going to give as much.
A little birdie opportunity here.
Should it? Yeah.
Three best for the season when it comes to this category.
I had the right idea, but just too much break. We really should have been near 10 under par. We've had some costly errors and not scored in some holes. But in a way, that's golf. I mean, as I say, there's a lot of players out there that seem to shoot perfect scores and don't miss much, but you know, we all make mistakes.
This is a 200-yard shot.
That wind is screaming, so I'm actually going to club. I'm going to club down here. Trying to get. It probably looks funny. I mean, I'm looking at my control pad a little bit. Oh, that was actually quite long. It's getting worse. I'm actually going to pop down again in that shot. Oh, good chip, good recovery.
What a magnificent out from that spot.
So we'll get the part, which is better than a bogey. So last hole.
Hole statistics for the 18th.
So we're 7 under par. We're probably not going to be like all that far from the leader. I think we're going to be maybe the worst off. I would say 4 shots off the lead. Which going into the 3rd and 4th rounds is not a bad position to be in. But the best thing is we've actually made the cut this time. So a decent tee shot.
Very well done off the tee. He's going to be happy with that. Right in the fairway and long. David, line this one up for us.
We're dead on 200 yards out.
Right, level, no slope. So lies absolutely perfect. You couldn't have placed it better. Wind slightly off our left. And 202 yards to the pin. Here we go. Setting my swing. It's tracking. It's looking pretty decent. Hops up a little. Just a little bit short.
It's on the green, but well short.
Quite a big ridge there in front of the ball, so probably have an uphill putt here.
All right, long putt here. Just a 3-foot circle around the hole would be good to get it inside that.
Okay, I can see right away that's going to be a lot of slope here. 3 degrees. I reckon
This
there.
for his birdie.
Maybe just a little bit more. Here we go. A little bit too much.
Get your head in the game. Can't hit shots like that. A par attempt.
Good putt. That was not an easy putt if I'm honest. So 68, 4 under par. Gets us to 7 under par. We're currently tied for the lead, but that's probably going to change. Just those really scrappy 11. The bogey at 11 and 13, where we had birdies before and after it, is quite disappointing. And that bogey in the water at 6, but all in all, it's not a bad round. It's not disastrous. Right, let's skip this because. Right, so there we go, tied 5th, so we're not that far off the lead, and the lead is 10 under. So the cut was 1 over par, so almost perfect. I've kind of predicted the score. So there's VJ Sings, the leader at 10 under par. Ross Fisher is 9 under par. Justin Rose 9 under, tied 2nd. 4th place Chris Kirk 8 under, and then we have ourselves quite a few people: Nicholas Colsarts, Jonathan Bird, Zach Johnson, Ben Coles, Seng Yul No, Jeff Ogilvie had a level par round today. Scott Piercy, Brant Snedeker 7 under. There's Jim Furyk, Haas, Harmon, Hart, John Huff, Ted Potter Jr., Nick Watney. You don't really hear of Nick Watney as much. JB Holmes 5 under, Graham DeLay 5 under, McGutt 5 under. There's Lee Westwood 5 under par, Paul Casey. Just some of the names that are in this: Henrik Stenson 4 under, Keegan Bradley. So we actually played pretty decent. We made a lot of mistakes, but we're only 3 shots off the lead, so we're tied 5th. So we're actually in a good position for the weekend. We've made the cut. We need to make money this week. A win would be absolutely fantastic. It's going to help us out on our way to the top 50. If we want to make the Masters, we need to finish high.
This is Jim Nance along with the rest of the EA Sports crew saying so long.
So we level up. So we'll probably have some PowerPoints, attributes to put in. In fact, I might actually just do that as we speak. I always try and get my videos quick, but with this game, the videos are usually between 45 and 55 minutes. Because of the load times, it's just, I just can't play really quick golf. Even on the golf club tour, I like to work stuff out. Is it? Let's see. We should have. Yeah, we've leveled up. Let's check the attributes. So we've got 4. We might just get these up actually. Just put it on pattern. So save that. Right now, loading up. I might actually make some breakfast. I've got Scotch pies, so I'm gonna maybe have 2 of them. Anyway, guys, that's going to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We played pretty decent. We've got ourselves. We've made the cut, which was number 1 because we missed 2 cuts before. And as I say, the last tournament that we've had, we didn't qualify for that, which was the Champions Cup. We didn't meet any of the qualifications for that. If we'd won maybe one of these tournaments, but the first one we made a hash of it. We put the level up to very hard, and it was just almost impossible to play. Then we put it back down to hard for the Winter Open at Oak Hill, and we missed the cut. We just didn't play all that well. We didn't play poorly. I think we were 1 over par, or 2 over par. I think we were 1 under for the first round, and then 2 over for the next round. I think it was. And obviously the Champions Cup, we didn't qualify for that, and that was at Oakmont. So Golfers Classic, we've made the cut, so that was our number 1 priority. And we're actually in a possible chance of winning this tournament. If we can put together 2 good 3rd and 4th rounds, I think we've got a chance. And obviously the goal here is to get into the Masters tournament. But we need to be in the top 50, so we need good performances in all these tournaments. See what you cannot compete in this event unless you purchase this course. I think I did have that. I think I did buy courses, but do you know one of my gripes? And this is, I feel like writing to EA, but EA Sports don't reply. They're one of these companies that are like, nothing goes in. Well, stuff goes in, but nothing comes out. I feel like emailing them and saying, why can you not release all the courses that you had for this game? Just release it, because who's still playing this game? There's probably not many. There's probably actually quite a few people still playing it, but I don't see the point. I think you should just release this content, give you all the courses that are in the game, and because you've put money into it. You've probably, some people have even maybe put money in like buying coin packs and stuff, and buying courses. I'm sure I did buy the course pack. I didn't buy the full one, but there was one I bought. But why not just give us, just release it? I think I'll actually send an email to them. They're probably not going to reply, but why not just release the content? It's an old game. It's, to me, I think it'd be a good move for companies like that, just to say, right, people that are still, it's a bit like a classic car. I don't think you pay as much road tax or any, but I could be wrong with that. But because it's a classic car, you get certain benefits, and it's the same with this. They should release all the courses and give you the game, as it's intended to be played. Because this course pack was like, I think it was like £30 odd, and I just never bought it. I'm just going to check. Let's just check and see what I've actually got in terms of courses. I'm positive I bought a certain pack. Let's see what we've got. Practice round. So there we go. We've got obviously the Augusta, Atlanta, Augusta, We've got the 1934 Augusta National, we've got Augusta Par 3, Banff Springs, Crooked Stick, East Lake, Keel Island, Mission Hills, Muirfield Village, Oak Hill, Oakmont, Pebble Beach, PGA National, Pinehurst, Royal Buckdale, Royal County Down, Royal Melbourne, Royal Troon, Seashan, Spyglass, St Andrews, Torrey Pines, TPC Boat. I think it was the TPC courses I bought. There's a TPC pack because I think it was in Blue Monster, Louisiana, Sawgrass, and Valhalla. But I think I can remember buying this one. I think Blue Monster was something else. I can't really remember what it was, but I mean we've got quite a few courses, but I really don't know why they don't release the other courses like the kind of fantasy courses as well. I might email them, see what they say. I don't think they'll reply because they're quite bad for that. But to me, it should be made available. But we can but try. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it, and hope you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. It's always greatly appreciated, and I really look forward to meeting new people. I probably will be live streaming tonight. This will go up some point today, probably on maybe after tea time, I reckon. So, as I say again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.